Hello, and welcome to Doom Hunter Base, wherein things get real spicy real quick. Don't forget, we really want to get this meat hook upgrade as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to pop those whenever possible. You know what? Ah, come on. Warm it up. We're warming up. You know, everyone's got to warm up. Get those joints all limber. This level throws quite a bit at you early on. At the very least, the intro to the level you start, and all of a sudden there's all that shit right in front of you. So, pardon if there's a little bit of incoherence right at the beginning here. I don't like that I can't move during this period until they already, like, just about are able to hit you with that. 36 out of 50. You like seeing that? Not the, you know, most economic use of shotgun shells, but it's absolutely worth it. Alright. Dude, at this rate, we are going to have it by the next arena. I'm real happy about that. Ooh. What upgrade do we choose? You know what? Fuck it. just fuck it. Honestly, I think the right answer is probably the micro missiles for the heavy cannon, but you know, it's talking a lot of shit. Might as well open up the ability to show you why. Ooh, that was a little dicier than it should have been if I had literally waited for just a moment longer. That yellow bar that I swung off of raises and lowers, and you should actually jump at it when it's at its bottom position. Got everything so far? Sure do. All right, and in this, we have the introduction of a classic, old fan favorite. There it goes. That is the Pinky Demon. It has an armored front side. It runs at you, and if you blood punch it, it dies in one hit, no matter what. But be careful, because if you try to blood punch it while it's charging at you, it'll just still hit you. Right, blood punch, not recharge. Moderately important. Is there? There sure is. Where are you? Where are you? You know what? That was said with the intention of... Hey. That was said with the intention of chainsawing this Revenant in half. Well, not necessarily in half, but who's counting? But there's a better target for that coming up. Hey, get out of my face. I don't like it. That blow punch ready. Where is it? There you are. Come on. That's worth doing. I feel good about that. But we are 3 away. We're 3 away. Oh, it feels so good. Come on. Not you. Not now, Hell Knight. Let's go. That is big. Getting that done as soon as possible is always a pleasure. You know what? Hold on, let me borrow you guys real quick. I have not been using my heat blast as much as I should have. Incidentally, the flaming meat hook will set enemies on fire while you fly to them, and that is a whiplash that I do not want to leave alive. There we go. And you can get armor off of enemies set fire to that way by hitting them with a shotgun shell. That does include the combat shotgun, incidentally. And for some reason, Blood Punch, too. I don't know why Blood Punch works, but it does. Also, fuck you guys. I don't gotta take this. I'm a professional. He just fell over. Cowardice. So incidentally, I never actually died on Doom Hunter base in Ultra Nightmare. Go down that little pathway there, get Sentinel battery. It's all good eats. Just snag that real quick. Never actually died in this level on Ultra Nightmare. That is not to say that it is easier necessarily, but you do obviously get upgrades over the course of the level, and you enter the level with I got 3 weapon points. Yeah. That's the stuff. I honestly don't really bother with the mastery for this thing, but it's worth maybe keeping an eye on. You enter the level with the super shotgun, the rocket launcher, and all the stuff that you picked up from Cult of Space.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
You're just better off when you start the level compared to previous ones. I didn't mention what the challenges are in this level. They're still really easy. 3 enemies with a single frag grenade is there's at least two places where this is almost trivial. And I'm about to get this one. And find a collectible album. I'm trying to think of where it is. Like, I know where all the secrets are as I go through the level, but I forget which one is which. But it's not, I mean, not too many of the secrets are actually, or at least the collectibles are actually all that well hidden. Introduction of another platforming item. These floating climbable walls, where if you hang on to them for too long, they'll fall down. It's fine, you know. I honestly, a lot of criticism gets leveled at the platforming, but I genuinely actually enjoy it for the most part. I think moving around this game is really fun, and it is for the most part, it's a reward all in itself. The reason why I'm stopping is because you gotta make sure that you have your frag grenade out, because one of those 2 places is right here. There you go. Now you got it. How am I doing on ammo? It could be better. I think that might be. No, that's. I think it's a Lost Soul toy or something. I don't know. Well, I'll get it. Don't worry about it. Fun stuff that you can do with the air control rune. Part 1. Totally bypass a lot of platforming sections. Despite just saying I liked it, it's still, you know, save a bit of time. So be very careful of that pillar of molten shit falling down. I have, in fact, died on that before. If you lose your way and die to fucking Revenant, come on. If you don't pay attention to it and it just dumps that molten shit on you, it'll take you down real goddamn quick. I've had times where I'm feeling totally fine in this fight, and oops, I stood in the center for longer than a few seconds. Guess I'll die. Yeah, I was right. Lost Soul Toy. Dude, hold up. Before, speaking of dying to that molt shit, I remember seeing a clip from the subreddit where someone dashed through that toy pickup, and the momentum carried them out of the tunnel and down directly onto, and this was during an Ultra Nightmare run, naturally, directly onto the path of the lava, and it killed him. Let me get a big old capital F for that guy. This level's really cool, like thematically. It's all about building up this enemy that you might just maybe gonna fight. Might have seen a hologram of them earlier in the auto map room. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. It's not like I never missed anything before. You know, I'm human. Look at that shit. Dude, the visuals in this game are awesome. Have a great time. What are you doing here? You said you can come here. Hi. Come on. I'm still kind of warming up, you know? Still kind of warming up. Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see this. Get out of my way. See, you know, he's not even paying attention. I would pass up his golden gift. I am a little surprised to see that Mancubus right there. So we don't really gotta worry about this guy getting out of his stagger animation, thanks to that that rune. That rune I picked up that I didn't even fucking say what it was when I picked it up, but I did mention that I was gonna pick it up in prior episodes. Increases how long enemies remain in a stagger state. When it says it increases how long they remain staggered, it's not joking around. Like, it's super useful because it means that if you get like just the right shot to stagger an enemy, but you don't have the opportunity to finish them off right there and then, you can swing back around during an encounter and take them out. Also, we got our freaking suit point, dude. Let's go. Next one, 100%, previously mentioned. Demons remain frozen for longer. Heavy demons will thaw very, very quickly. Very quickly, which means you don't actually get as much benefit off of this. But you still get some. And it's more expensive, so you get out of the way quicker. There's less time between getting this and getting this. But these two are my first pickups for sure, followed by less time to cool down. If you want to, killing demons that are frozen drop health. That's a good one. That'll help you stay alive, but if you make judicious use of your Flame Belch and your Glory Kills, you'll be alright. What the fuck was I saying? Oh no. Oh no. I remember. Yeah, that enemy that I just killed, I didn't actually say anything about them when I encountered them in Lava Drop Room. Is this that area that there's a... No, I'm thinking of a different spot. Never mind. That is called a Carcass. It is a heavy demon. It's not super tanky, but it is technically a heavy demon. And it spawns shields in the arena just around. It can do that through walls and shit. It's actually super annoying. But you can still pop the shield with your plasma beam. Plasma beam, plasma gun. Plasma rifle. Plasma rifle, that's the one. Before you start heading down over there and getting in the shit, do your best to take out the Mancubus cannons and as many Revenant weak points as you can. And then hop right on through here. So they're not so bad. They're really not that strong, health-wise. And they have this attack where they'll like slap their stomach and shoot these rings out. If you go back and peek that lava drop room, lava fall, whatever you want to call it, you'll notice that one doing it from a distance. That's their farthest range attack. But they have another one that's a super pain in the ass, where they have like a ground shockwave, and it can like go around their shield and shit, and it also homes in really strongly. And if you get caught by that while you're not paying attention, it can do more damage than you want it to. Also, what the hell was that? Could be anything. Probably nothing. Don't worry about it. The following secrets. Oh no, it's bad tonight, eh? The following secrets are made possible. I mean, you can get them otherwise, but are made possible by the air control room. You can do some dumb shit with that room. Here's the album, right where I left it. So normally to get that, you would climb over there, jump here, jump over here, jump out. Sorry, I needed this. Hit switch, jump onto this, jump from there onto there, and then from there onto there, and then climb all the way around. Alternatively, just jump, stupid. Do not forget to drop down here. Yeah, teleport all the way out. Oh man, it's. I'm not even gonna continue to acknowledge it. The fucking commentary is a little suffering tonight. Don't know why. Still on the warm up, I guess. You get a C point. You want to get a C point. You know what? Why not? So, previously mentioned dumb bullshit that you can do with the air control room does not include this, and I'm kind of salty about it. You know what? I can spare the health. And the reason why this is the case that it is, there's an invisible wall right here that stops you from getting onto that platform. The reason that is the way it is almost definitely due to level flags needing to be tripped. So you'll notice basically as soon as I land on this platform over here, or at least get to the center of the platform, your mission on the top left there will update. And I'm assuming that's a trigger that needs to happen for you to progress properly. That is a guess. I am not a game developer. Grab the 1-up if you want. I don't remember if that's full health on Ultra Nightmare, or full armor, off the top of my head, but I don't really care, because I got Loot Magnet. Loot Magnet is just, it's way more important than you might expect. So during that, yeah, I hear you guys. During that fight in the room where they introduced the Pinky, in that fight, there's a moment where I almost died, I think. I think that was that fight. And there's a bunch of armor on the ground, but I was just barely outside of its range to pick it up. And Loot Magnet increases that range pretty dramatically.
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us? The Con Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
Turkey neck bitch. Talking a lot of shit. Hello. It's, you know. You know. You don't always gotta use the blood punch on it. Another instance where you can get the, if you don't pull that guy out of range, you can get the 3 grenades there. If you missed it on the previous 2. Hello. You notice? Straight up through a wall, eh? Straight up through a wall. You did it. Good job. Don't forget the suit point. Y'all always want the suit points. I believe that puts us at 3. We're already there. Demons remaining frozen for longer. Not just good in order to capitalize on frostbite, but you know, ice bomb being what it is, it's super useful for locking out a big threat from a fight for longer than not at all, which is, you know, that's pretty good. Hey, buddy. It's a Prowler. We saw you very briefly in the last Slayer Gate. Okay, in this, you're gonna get locked into these short hallways. There's 2 of them. The first one's not that big of a deal. The second one is slightly more of a deal. Except for this one, you know. I was hoping I could like fling myself over him, but you know. Yeah, no. Really not a big deal. You remember that I said the Prowlers can be blown the fuck out with the super shotgun? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Didn't leave behind any ammo, did I? None that I can take. Ominous. How many lore pages are there? There's only 2 so far. I think there might be one more. There's probably at least one more, I should say. This is gonna be a very short lore break, not right now, but right before the end of the level. Because once you beat the last arena, the level immediately ends, which is, I don't know if that's something that we've had yet. All these other times, we've had to walk through a portal or some such. Careful around here. Grab the 1-up. A little bit of trivia for you. There was a thing with this area that I believe was patched out in update 1.0. So there's some lasers there, and behind them, you can't see them from here, but behind them there's a suit point. And what you have to do normally is walk all the way around the edge of this big thing, being careful not to touch the electric walls and shit. But with air control, you can just kind of like hop your happy ass over there. No problem. But what the thing that got patched out is if you did that, these guys wouldn't spawn. I got not enough ammo for that, so we gotta let him get a little closer. And these cacodemons are a son of a bitch. And you might notice that I said cacodemons, because there's the second one. Normally, my experience with this one is he'll slide around the corner there and immediately launch his burst attack, which has almost killed me a number of times, and I don't believe has actually gotten me miraculously. I do really love the concept of build the boss during the level. It's a good time. "24 minutes? Are you kidding me? Holy shit, this is gonna be a short one. I don't know if I ever realized how short Doom Hunter base was. Also, almost left the friggin' Hell Knight toy over here. Can't have that. You might notice in the top right corner, probably should have mentioned it sooner, there's no Slayer Gate or optional encounters here. But we're there, dude. 25 minutes, and it's not like I was speeding through as far as I'm aware.
Welcome, Slayer.
Okay, as always, there is going to be a timestamp in the description to skip the lore, get straight to the actual fighting. But it's honestly not that much lore to begin with, I don't think. Doom Hunter Base. Vega data entry. The UAC's Polar Cultist facility is built around the ruins of an ancient Argenta settlement constructed over 60 million years ago during Argent Dinner's extraterrestrial expansion. Frozen carcasses of the Agadon hunters have been located in the glacial wastes surrounding the complex, and though their DNA structure reveals them to be indigenous to Earth, there is no fossilized record of these creatures beyond the frozen territories of the Argenta settlement. Carbon dating of the remarkably well-preserved beasts suggests they are nearly 80 million years old, predating all other known forms of complex Earth-based life. Continuing the cyber-demonic experimentation, thanks guys, that began on Mars, the cultists study the Agadon's potential for resurrection and cyber augmentation. A similar program occurred at this location millennia ago, when Daag priests, often cited as hell priests. I wonder how many Daag priests there have been. I don't know if we know the Argenta, like, lifespan. But considering it says when Daag priests and not the Daag priests, well, we'll just assume it's a different group. Bred the creatures and genetically modified them to function as Doom Hunters, fearsome mutants designed to battle the Doom Slayer and his Knight Sentinels during the unholy crusades on Argent Dinner. Sentinel records corroborate this through their military texts, with many reports of these creatures among the ranks of the demonic forces assaulting the armies of the North during the Argenta Civil War. Once the UAC cultist movement publicly announced its intentions for Earth, the cyber-demonic program was revealed to be focused on upgrading the Doom Hunter schematics, upgrading their combat prowess. A new assembly center was constructed near the cultist facility, and a powerful grav tram allowed UAC workers to safely transport the biological and mechanical components needed for the process. The resurrection of an Agadon hunter requires cutting-edge technology be used in conjunction with occult rituals conducted by the UAC's necrosurgeons, an unholy fusion of science and sorcery. And the picture. Look at that. This is definitely an Argenta city this was built around. Story of Hell, Daag Rannoch. Talking a lot of shit, buddy. I like that you can see the pre-Hellified version of them. It's nice. I don't know where their shirt went, but they kept the skirt, so you know that's okay. Dark Viceroy of the Chaos Throne, it's a great title. Rannoch has long served as one of Hell's emissaries on Earth, laying the foundation for the planet's inevitable invasion. In secrecy, Rannoch has prepared the Hellgate, awaiting the omen of the sixth seal, which signals the Age of Rapture, which will cleanse Earth as foretold by the Maker Prophets. Good. Rannoch worked closely with Olivia Pierce during the development of the original Mars project, and since her death has taken total control of the UAC. He is in charge. This is the guy that's in charge of the UAC at the moment. His promises of wealth, power, and everlasting life have corrupted the organization from within, absolving its employees of their moral conscience, accelerating the sacrifice of Earth in exchange for the lure of Argent energy and the promise of undying union with Hell. Daag Rannoch previously served the King of Argent Dinner as a sentinel priest, guiding the Argenta's spiritual growth as a hallowed figure. After the betrayal, he abandoned his homeworld, working on behalf of the Con Maker and personally overseeing the transformation of viable planets. Rannoch has constructed a veritable fortress in the polar caps to protect him during his dark work. So, his job is to get shit ready to transform planets and oversee the transformation of planets, which means this is not, or Earth is not the first place this has gone down. The Doom Hunter. Once a race of beast-like hunters, the Doom Hunter creature was known to Sentinel warriors in ages past as lethal stalkers of the Middle Age. Extracted from the frozen depths of the polar tundra, the Doom Hunter belongs to an ancient race uncovered during cultist excavation in the remote Arctic. Preserved below the frozen ice for millions of years, the unearthed remains of this creature were deemed suitable for reconstruction, becoming the subject of cultist necroregenerative bioexperimentation. With the remote cultist citadel, a high-tech ritual altar which towers over the Golgothan ruins, the Doom Hunter was ceremoniously and systematically resurrected and rebuilt. While the majority of its components are now cybernetic, it retains a high degree of mental faculty, a sentient, brutal hunting instinct augmented with the armaments of a tank division. So, I have tutorials turned off, and there's actually, as far as I can think, there's like one boss that I might actually turn it on so I can explain what the deal is before I actually jump into the fight. But basically, Homeboy's got this energy shield around him. As previously mentioned, you see an energy shield, you pop it with the plasma gun. You don't actually need to, because only his upper torso is shielded. If you want, you can shoot this hover sled here and still deal damage. You just have more options for dealing damage to him, or more ability to, if you pop the shield first. Also, popping the shield will falter him temporarily, opens up a little bit of extra time to hit him. And if you, for example, use the lock-on burst with the rocket launcher, it'll lock onto his torso. So it's not really an option until you take that shield out. Carcass, there he is. The plasma rifle can overload energy shields and trigger an explosion. Blood Punch can instantly destroy the energy shield, but is frankly a waste of a Blood Punch. The product of inhuman biomechanical engineering, the Carcass was created in the remote labs of the Cultist Enclave. Neither truly living nor dead, it exists in a state of partial reanimation, its cybernetic armature simulating a living impulse within a decaying organic host. Devised as a means of extending a soldier's usefulness in combat after death, the unliving host can only be destroyed by severing the body from its cybernetic implants. Horrifying. And your boy, the Pinky. I love him. Shoot him in the butt. God, such a good design for a modern rendition of the classic Pinky Demon. So good. It's good enough that it remains virtually unchanged from Doom 2016 to now. As hell emerged on Earth, the Pinky began to appear on terrestrial soil in great number, rapidly becoming the bane of existence to Ark military fortifications. Utilizing its armored frontal carapace, the Pinky is able to penetrate defensive encampments, breaking through wall defenses and using its ramming ability to upturn and immobilize armored vehicles. Ark deployments, dependent on their ability to hold the line against encroaching forces of hell, could be disrupted and even overtaken by a single Pinky were it able to penetrate and break through their defensive matrix. Now you know why it is Earth fell despite this Ark, this resistance group with big ass fucking mechs. You know, Pinkies. They got stopped by Pinkies. Allowing a greater demon influx to pour in after it. The Ark rapidly prioritized the target status of the Pinky, issuing high-range bombardment to prevent the Pinky from gaining proximity. They're so afraid of it, they fucking pelt it with the artillery. Shouldn't have gave it. I don't know how I feel about having the entry for it before going in, but I guess it does help you strategize what you're gonna do. Weak point: sled. Destroy the sled to permanently disable shielding and lock-on rocket attacks. That's one of its attacks. It has lock-on rockets, and destroying the sled lets you no longer have to deal with that. Use cell weaponry to take down. I don't know why it says use cell weapons and not use the plasma rifle. And I say that because there is another gun that uses cells as ammo, and it does not take out this dude's shields that well. Blood Punch deals major damage to the sled. That's good to know. Look for an opening for when it falters so you can jump in there, get a Blood Punch, and then jump out. You do not want to stay close to this thing for long periods of time. Dash and double jump will break the rocket lock-on. And that is the same description, luckily. Any good tutorials? Weak point for the Pinky. That's it. All right. Then let's go. Got everything? Got everything. Let's go.
I thought you would appreciate the sentry I chose. The great Argadon hunters from the Telos realm, though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work.
Okay, let's go. Boss fight. Round 1. Fight. By round 1, I mean look at the health bar. He's got a little pip above it. He's got 2 health bars. All right, I do have the blood punch ready. Hit him! Come on. I need some ammo. I have full chainsaw fuel, which makes me a little sad that I'm gonna end up using it on this, not like a big boy. But there's more chainsaw ammo in the arena. I really should have checked how many rockets I had before I popped that dude's shields. Also, as tempting as it is to try to shoot him from far, the plasma rifle bolts are just slow enough to be a little unideal. Ah, shit. Okay, you know what? We're good. Look at the health. We're good. Round 2. Shield's gone, by the way. Thought I should mention that. It's a good bit. Fuck that up. Ah, let's not die. Let's not die. That right there is why it's important to know that you can one-shot prowlers. A, that's why it's important to get the mastery for this thing early. And B, that's why you should know that you one-shot prowlers with the super shotty. Take out a heavy demon in one shot and get a nice little hit of armor. Why am I not attacking the Doom Hunter, you ask? Well, survivability is a little more important to me at this juncture. I don't have any freaking rackets. That said, he wasn't counting on me having a sweet shotgun. Come on. I think all the enemies that are remaining just sort of die. Maybe there's a... No? Not even a zombie? Okay. But, Hell Honor, you say. You beat the boss. Why do you care? Oh, you know. No reason. Oh, yeah, it actually gave me full ammo. I went through. Yeah, it's round 2. Fight 2 of them now, asshole. Enjoy that. I feel a little embarrassed about my performance during the first portion of this fight against the singular Doom Hunter. So let's try to make up for it a little bit, shall we? There are carcasses during this part of the fight. Do not let them touch you.
Excellent. Smash the heretic.
Gather. You do not want to stay close to this guy for longer than you have to. As previously mentioned, as for some reason not demonstrated. Do not. Okay, that's what I'd like to hear. Where are... Oh, by the way, if you don't have the meat hook upgraded at this point, you can totally farm this fight for the rest of your meat hooks. You'll get zombies spawning around, imps and whatnot, and you can send them to your heart's content. Oh, that's the good stuff. You might notice that I got the same glory kill 3 times. For some reason, you can only get that one in this fight.
The beast, does he not seek enhanced power? Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest, perhaps in return for my...
What a goddamn coward. Five weapon points? Yes, please. Blood punch upgraded? Shockwave's more powerful? Yes, please. I'll take it. You love to see the full Monty. Alrighty. So that's gonna do it. And while my intentions might have originally been to also go ahead and record the next level, especially with how short this one was, how short it ended up being, comparably, anyway. My sloth in that first phase of the Doom Hunter probably stretched out a little longer than it should have. But, based on my generally, frankly, kind of poor performance, I think that's where this recording session is going to end. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't below par in the gameplay aspect of things, but we'll see. Next level is really good. I'm really excited for it, but I will have to catch you later.